Hey there, this is Mr. Lips. In this video, I'm going to attempt to show you how to create an account on the for submitting to the Scholastic Art Awards, and then how to actually submit your artwork. Okay, so I'm going to go to Google, and I'm going to Google art and writing, and then the first website that comes up here is Scholastic Art and Writing Award. Okay, so we always refer to this competition as the Scholastic Art Awards. The actual website is artandwriting.org. All right, go ahead and click on that. Should see something like this. If you have a login that you created in a previous year, you should be able to still use that. It's possible that Scholastic deleted your account. Sometimes they do that, in which case you would have to create a new account. But anyways, if you do have an existing account and you know the password, go ahead and use it to log in. And if you forgot the password, just go ahead and click here to retrieve it. Okay, but I'm going to attempt to create a fake student account. We'll see if it lets me. So I clicked on how to enter, and I'm going to go down here to creating an account. We'll click on create a new account, and I will lie and say I'm a student. All right, let's see. Who should I be here? Justin Romick. He'll be my surrogate for this time. Okay. J. Romick at... Sorry, I'm typing with one hand here as I hold a microphone, so it's a little bit slow. PembrokeHill.org. And we'll just copy that. Anyways, you would have to do this. I'm sure you guys have done things like this on many websites before. Password. Let's see. We'll just call it... I wonder what kind of password they make me use. J. Romick 2017. Okay. All right. Okay. Got all that in. I plan to enter art, although you could be entering writing or RN writing. In this case, I'm just going to click art. I am in 12th grade. We'll give Mr. Romick the benefit of the doubt. What school do I attend? All right, so if you type in the zip code, Pembroke Hill comes up, and you'll see that it's the lower school campus. You can go ahead and use this. That's okay. So let's see, what else? How did you find out about the awards? I suppose you might put your educator or whatever you want to do there. Okay. Create an account. Please enter the same value again. Okay. All right. Okay, maybe it'll like it now. There we go. All right, so let's see. We'll save the website, or we'll save the password. You can see we have Justin Romick here, made-up student from Pembroke Hill School, Ward Parkway. Okay, guidelines for submitting art in your region. Let's click on that just to see what it looks like. Sign up, create and upload your work. That's what I'm going to show you in this video. This part number 3, send in the required forms. I'll talk about this again later, but what you're going to do is actually print off the forms, sign them, have one of your parents sign them, and then you're going to turn those forms, printed forms, into one of your teachers at Pembroke Hill. Ignore this bit about the submission fee. The Pembroke Hill Upper School Art Department pays the $5 per individual submission and the $20 for portfolio submissions. You guys don't have to pay anything. If we have asked you to submit some art. Let's see, anything else we need to look at? Let's see, deadline here, that's important, December 5th, 2017. I'm sure your teachers are going to be getting on you about that. Let's see. Image requirements. Let's see. So your print dimensions 5x7, a resolution of 300 dpi. I covered that previously in my video about using Adobe Photoshop to make your images ready for submission. Another important bit here, 3D submissions can include up to 4 images. So if you're doing a sculpture, that can be really useful to photograph it from different angles. Submissions for video uploads must be in these following formats here. I don't know if anybody's going to be doing video game submissions, but there's some information about that. And let's see. Anything else we need here? Anyways, it's just important that you get these artworks submitted, and that you get those signed and printed forms to your teachers by the deadline they've told you about. Okay. Anyways, works that, well, we won't talk about that right now. Okay, we'll go back here. Guidelines for submitting writing, that's there if you want to do it. I'm just going to hit continue. Then you'll see new and notable this year. Every year they have a few different special awards that you can, when you submit an artwork, you can basically just click on some boxes to have that artwork considered for any of these special contests in which you can actually win some scholarship money. Go ahead and read over these and see if you think any of the artwork you're submitting applies. And what the heck, I mean, you can click them even if you don't think it applies. And who knows, maybe you'll win some money. Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Start now. Okay. Your profile is incomplete. Click here to continue. Oh boy, this is where you have to fill out all this basic information here. So we're gonna put, we're gonna make up some address here. Hopefully it's not smart enough to figure out it's a fake address. Main Street. Okay. City, Kansas City. Once again, very tough to type with one hand. Let's see, Missouri. 64112, sure. Phone number, 816-555-2345. Date of birth, let's see, sure, November 6th, although probably not 2017. Let's see, so we'll do 2000. That seems like an appropriate age for a high school senior. Okay, parent, guardian, oh my god, Bob Romick. Oops. Don't tell him Mr. Romick I'm doing this. Alright. He needs an email. bromick@hotmail.com. Okay, of course you would use your actual parents' information. 816-987-6666. Okay. Demographic information may be used to determine the assignment of scholarships. Okay. You can do this stuff if you, I guess you kind of, oh, you can do no answer. Anyways, do this stuff. Who knows? Maybe you'll get some money. I'm just going to put no answer on all this. Save. Okay, return to my dashboard. Okay, here we go. Now's where it gets interesting. So, add. So you go next to My Uploads. I'm going to go to Add Work. Okay, so basic work title. I'm going to write... so this is where I would give it a an interesting title. You know, think about how that title could enhance the work, perhaps help a judge understand the deeper meaning of the artwork, or perhaps see more into it than just its surface. I'm going to call it Portrait of a Great Teacher. Okay. What type of work is this? It is art. Not sure what category to pick. Let's see, the one I'm uploading is printmaking. Anyways, you can see here lots of different categories here. Importantly, if you are submitting a ceramic sculpture, it should be submitted under ceramics and glass, not sculpture. Anyways, we have lots of different categories here. Look for them, see if you can find the one that best fits your artwork. Okay, so once again, what I'm uploading is a print. Next, we will do school and educator. Okay, you can see here the school is this. There is this little box here that says, did you work on this submission in a program outside of your regular day school? If yes, click here. Perhaps that applies to some of you if you made some of this art in a summer program you took, or perhaps just on your own time. Anyways, I'm not going to click on that now, but if that applies to you, click it, fill out whatever it says. Educator information, you can see so far Mrs. Creek and I have both filled out our profiles. Miss Ramey will be there soon. We'll click on me. If you don't see your educator, you can add this new educator, or click on this add a new educator button and see what that does. Okay. Let's see, we're going to go next, copyright and plagiarism policy. Okay, so it says here, all work must be executed by the student. By submitting your work to Scholastic Art and Writing Awards, each student agrees to present an original work that has been created by them and does not infringe upon the intellectual property rights of any other individual or entity. If such student's work incorporates source material not created by the student, including but not limited to photographs, the student must cite any and all source material in their submission. That's very important, okay? Let's see what this is. Okay, this relates to all the copyright release. Anyways, as your teacher has probably talked about, you can't just take an art or take a photograph off the internet or another source and outright use it in your artwork or just copy it. Anyways, if you are using source images in your art, you should go through and look at that participation terms. Anyways, now the artwork I'm uploading that is supposedly made by, Justin Romick here, is an image I made. It was made from a photograph, but it was a photograph I took, so there is no copyright or plagiarism possibility here. All right, so I have read and understand the copyright and plagiarism policy. I click on it. I acknowledge that if my work violates this policy, then my work will be disqualified and any award received will be revoked. Take these words seriously, guys. Okay. Next, upload. Originality. By checking this box, I agree that my work is created from my own observations, ideas, and imagination. Yes. The Scholastic Art Awards, this is work sources. Scholastic Awards recognizes original work. Okay. If there are sources that influence your work, you must cite them below. You must list them below. Did you use any source materials to create your work? Yes. What sources did you use to create your work? Check all that apply. Images or writing from the internet? No. Images or writing found in books, magazines, newspapers, or other print publications? No. Images or writing from another person? Other? Yes. And I'm going to write, whoops. My own photo. Okay. Okay, dimensions is the height and width. I would recommend if it's possible for you to make these measurements accurate, please do so. If you're entering 3D work, it will have height, width, and depth. If you, for some reason, don't have the work, do your best job to guess it. Get a tape measure out, eyeball it, kind of see how big this work is. All right, so my work is, let's see, it is 9 by 12. So height, 12 by 9, 9 by 12. Okay. What materials and tools did you use to create this work? If you click on this, you'll see a whole bunch of just different, menus that come up, drawing and painting materials. Let's see, so my image is all ink. And let's see, software, I didn't use anything. Techniques, let's see, it's a monoprint. There we go. Monoprint. Okay, surfaces and 3D materials. Let's see if paper is in here. Yep, paper. Okay, and metals, I don't have anything in there. So that's all I would need. If you did some kind of digital work, you'd probably want to look at this and, you know, choose Illustrator or Photoshop or whatever it was you used. Okay, all done there. How do I get out of here? Close. Okay. All right, you can see it added those 3 materials there. If you use tools and materials that don't appear on the list above, you can add them here. Tag your work. Type a keyword or phrase below and press Enter to tag your work. Huh, that seems new this year. I don't know what that's for, but I'm going to put monoprint and I'm going to put self-portrait. I think that's it. Maybe I'll put ink too. Nope. Oh yeah, it does want ink. Okay, good enough. All right, upload your images. It appears that you can just drop your image here, or you can go to upload it. So I'll just click on upload. And I have my image, I think on the desktop. There it is. You can see I've titled it Lips Printmaking Self-Portrait. If you watch my previous video, you already know that. You can see here the size is 3.88 megabytes, and that's good. That's perfect size. If you remember from the video, I made it 300 dpi resolution, and the dimensions were roughly like 10 by 7 inches, and the overall file size is 3.88 megabytes, which is good. Scholastic specifies the file size must be between 3 and 5 megabytes. All right, so we'll click on that. It's uploading. It should, once it's uploaded, it should give me a image quality, and we always want that to say excellent. And if it doesn't say excellent, we might want to go back to our original photo and see if we screwed something up in Photoshop. Hopefully I didn't do that. That'd be really embarrassing in this video. All right. All right, so here we go. You get this little profile here. So you can see the title, Portrait of a Great Teacher. Oh, thank you, Justin Romick. That's a really nice title for this image of me that you made. File name, there we go. File size, resolution. Tells me when I uploaded it, and print quality, excellent. That's what we want to see. All right. If everything's good there, then we move on. We'll go to Next, Special Awards. By the way, if at any point you need to stop and come back to it, you don't have to finish this whole thing. You can hit Save and Return to Dashboard, and then you can come back to it later on and finish up this upload. Okay, these are all those special awards. You should look through them and see if you want to apply to them. Anyways, it looks like you click below, you know, just if you're interested. It's not a bad thing to do. You can win some money potentially, especially if it seems like these particular awards relate to the work you're submitting. Then you should definitely do it. All right, I'm going to skip it for the sake of this tutorial. Go next to review. All right. Let's see, this notice it's giving me, it says, notice if you receive an award, your name will appear on your certificate exactly as it is written below. I think the reason it's doing that is because I did not capitalize the name. So that's something to be conscious of. And you look it over, as long as everything looks good. We'll say save and return to dashboard. Okay. And let's see. There's also this part here. If you plan to submit this work as part of a portfolio only, you click on this. If I need to edit it further, I can click right here. You can see it gives me this nice uploaded notice. And if you're going to add some art portfolios, you'll click on that here. I'm not going to go over that in this tutorial. And what else is down here? Okay. Anyways, once you have uploaded all the artworks that you're going to submit to Scholastic, you can come down here to see my submission forms and payment options under print, sign, and mail your forms. Now remember, all you need to do is print and sign them, okay? You don't need to mail them or pay for anything. Let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, you can see it brings this up here. Yes, it says $5. Please ignore it. Anyways, what you're going to do is go to print, and you'll get something like this, and you print it off. It doesn't matter if it's color or not, but it'll have all the information about your artwork, including a nice little image of it, a little barcode. This is what you're going to print off. You are going to sign it and date it. You're going to have one of your parents sign and date it. You are going to then turn it into one of the upper school art teachers, and we will sign and date it. And then we will turn this, or we'll send this in with the fee. We do have to send in 2 copies of this form, so it's really nice if you can actually print off 2 copies and have them both signed and dated. It saves your art teachers a lot of work trying to make all these photocopies. But anyways, that is the whole process. It's possible I skipped something here and forgot something, but I think that should really help you guys get started. Okay, and once again, you can submit as many artworks as you and your teacher have discussed, including an entire portfolio, especially for some of our upper level students. And that's it. If you have any questions, come talk to me or Mrs. Creek or Miss Ramey, and we should be able to help you out. All right, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.